Welcome to episode 4 of the GrowthArtic podcast. Today we're going to talk about GDPR. The EU data privacy madness that is going to hit us on May 25th. It stands for General Data Privacy Regulation. It is going to fuck you and your business if you are not ready for this.
Is it user-centric?
No, it's not. It's just giving you up to 20 million in fines if you don't agree. So, this is going to be a rant.
Yes.
Yeah? Are we going to be legally viable?
I have no idea. So, from my point of view, this is a topic we are not allowed to. So I think we are allowed to talk about, but we are not allowed to give you any recommendations because we are not lawyers, right?
We are not lawyers. Don't listen to us in this episode. Just don't.
So what we want to do today is just tell you what this GDPR challenge means
to us.
For our business.
Yeah.
That's
and
the only thing we want to do.
To the people we work with.
Because we can't do more.
Yeah.
So we have the same shit like all others, all e-commerce stores, all websites, everybody's collecting email address or whatever. So that was a disclaimer.
So why do we even talk about it when we don't have a fucking clue what we're talking about? Because those guys from legal are not helping at all. Yeah, I still have to find a lawyer, and if you are, please call me, that actually is able to give me actionable advice, is going to put his signature under my data privacy policy and say, dude, you're safe with this shit. Yeah, we both have experience with that. Yeah, that this is not super helpful in the past.
I think that's, from my point of view, the most challenging problem. That there are so many advisors, so many advices. There are so my Facebook stream, I would say every second ad is download the checklist for GDPR or do the webinar or whatever. So it's full of this.
Yeah.
But so I read a big, it was an ebook or something or a white paper, and it doesn't help me for nothing. Not for my landing pages, not for my email marketing. So it was the whole 80 pages maybe.
Yeah.
So, but the question, I think the question for everybody is, so what do I have to do now?
Yeah.
So here's my business, that's what I do. And so where is the helping machine who says, okay, start with this. And in the end, until the 25th of May, you have to be done with this.
Yeah.
So where to start?
So we just want to give that what are we going to do? Opinion, not advice on what you're supposed to do. But I also understand that lawyers have the problem that because those laws are not yet effective and therefore have not been discussed by the juristic system, and we still don't know everything about the current data privacy policies because it not everything has been discussed. In about 2 years we will have more clarity and probably the next big thing. But come on, let's just start with a concrete topic. What do we want to start with?
Maybe this one?
Maybe this one. What is it?
Email list. So we are doing a lot of online marketing stuff, and I would say if you're a little bit successful, you build up an email list, right?
Yeah.
In MailChimp, in ClickTip, in whatever tool. And so there's just one rule. What I understood is that your existing email list, maybe thousands of growth marketers from your Pirate Skills meetup. So what we have to do now is we have to send them an email, right? To get the final opt-in again, if we are allowed to send for instance, weekly newsletter.
Yes.
Is that right?
That is one of the stuff that is being suggested right now, and one that I find particularly frustrating, because I don't know about your open and click rates, but I'm super happy if I'm in the 30-40% of open rate range, and if I get a 5 to 10% click-through rate. That means if I hit everybody once with a please double opt-in, please opt-in into my new GDPR ready agreements, I will essentially lose 90% or more of my email list.
Because they have to opt in,
Yeah.
again. And if they don't opt in because they don't receive your email, because of spam or filtering or whatever, or they don't read it or whatever, for whatever reason,
and I'm pretty sure there is a workaround for that. But I don't see legal guys stepping up and saying, this might be a viable solution because of the risk. They need to cover their own ass right now. Yeah, what did we just do? We said, like, don't listen to us. We covered our own asses, and they are even worse with that. So what are we going to do with our existing email list? So with Pirate Skills, for example, I'm planning to send a series of emails up to the May 25th with several opportunities to opt in or agree to the new data privacy policies I have installed, where I'm much more transparent about what is the content going to be of the emails, the frequency, and the stuff that is required now with GDPR. And so I hope that I at least can retain 25%. With my big email lists from CSGO Skills, for example, I'm seriously considering scraping the whole shit.
Throw it away.
And just restart. Like this thing is holding me back currently from really stepping onto the gas with the promotion of Pirate Skills, because I don't want to collect now 2,000 more email addresses and then having to scrape them or triple opt in them. So
throwing money.
What are you going to do with your email list? I'm curious.
For now, I'm waiting. And I think it's the only option, that you start emailing them, give it's testing. It's what we are able to do. It's testing which argumentation. I would guess, so my personal email list, I think that 50 to 60% are really following me. So that's what they say. But in the end, they don't have to open the email. So I will send them some more emails to be authentic, to say, okay, the GDPR is coming, and I have to send this email. Please, if you want to receive these emails in the future, please click here. If you don't do, because it's an opt-in, I think you have to make it clear. If you don't do, you will get on the trash list and you won't receive it. So that's the only idea I have for today. So we're gonna probably do like a GDPR hackathon in the next couple of days together with Starplatz, where we are sitting here with our office, and invite some people who are gonna work a complete day on doing that stuff to the best of our knowledge. I mean, we are all compared to some of our customers, small companies. We're not going to be in the super targeted, in the focus of the attention of lawyers. But still, I'm known as the data guy. I'm doing the best I can to get a complete picture of what the customer is doing. And I want to be as transparent as possible about what I'm doing. I like that about the GDPR. I like that me included, everybody is forced to more transparency. The thing they don't get is that the money is in the list. And you are able to kill a business by just telling them, fuck 90% of your email list. They have to fire people. They have to maybe discontinue some products because of this shit. At least, what the least thing that they could have done is to clarify what's going to happen to your past data. Do I need to delete all my Google Analytics accounts or anonymize the past data, which is a bitch to do,
in order to be able to continue using that. What about my retargeting list and all that kind of stuff?
Your Facebook pixel?
It's so fucking hard. So that's what we're gonna do about the existing. What also changes...
I want to step in with,
please,
with
go.
my favorite topic, and that's user centricity. So I'm totally agree that in the time of Facebook today, where the big Facebook data privacy challenge is running, I totally agree that we have to do something pro-user in terms of data privacy. At least when I think about my daughter or something. Daughter in internet and so on and so on. So I totally agree. And I say, but in the end, the way the GDPR rollout is going forward right now, is it really user-centric? Because I say, okay, what in the end? So
I don't think they have heard the word.
Yeah,
man, the EU guys, they have not heard the word. It's neither good for the customer nor for the businesses.
So we are building a lot of landing pages for generating leads, for getting email addresses in. And what I learned in my experience of conversion optimization is be clear what they are get. So I want your email address, for instance, to get my slides of my presentation. And then I have to say, you get my slides and you will receive my newsletter once a week. So that is clear to the user. I think that's really important. And that's something we should change.
Yeah.
Every email marketer should change, and it's really important to clarify. I get your email. I want your email address for this reason. Yeah. But if we solve it now with a big legal hashtag EB color code on white, that's really gray on white legal text like 4 meters long, and nobody can understand. Yeah.
People will not opt in.
They will not opt in, and in the end, they will not understand, because we are not able to do legal texts in that way that everybody can understand. And that's something I really hate, because it's not good for my conversion, and in the end, it's not good for the user. Yeah, that's my fuck up for this topic. Is it user centric? I would say the basic idea, yes.
Yeah.
But the way we should solve it now, I would say no. It becomes...
So one of the things I'm struggling with, I love to do retargeting. Yeah, once people have been on my website, they get a cookie, like for example, the Facebook pixel. So when they sign up, because they wanted to be on board, I stop annoying them with the content that is relevant for them until they have signed up. Yeah, and I would like to serve them the content that goes deeper in it. Now, I'm very unsure if it's still viable. I guess it's not viable anymore to just load all the pixels and have the cookie consent okay. Yeah, this is not going to be safe anymore. So it makes it really hard for me to make very personalized marketing. So I have to be much more blunt with it. And I hope I can still do practical lead generation. You mentioned a nice way to formulate the newsletter. You opt into the newsletter, and then you get an ebook, for example. Can you explain that? I like that very much.
The other way around thing?
The other way around thing.
So that's something I learned from this white paper, that you're not allowed to say, okay, I get your email address and here's the freebie, whatever it is. It's a white paper for the GDPR. That makes sense. That's a recursion. And so here's the freebie, and you receive my newsletter. So I would say in former times nobody explained that on the landing page. I would guess, or I hope that will change. So, and what I learned is you have to take it another way around. If you say, okay, give me your email address and you get my newsletter, which is coming once a week. You can unsubscribe, blah, 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 blah. And as a reward, you get the freebie. What I learned is that this would be okay.
We shall see.
So maybe there's a recommendation from a lawyer who can...
In the audience.
Who can explain it in detail, so that we both...
But I like
marketers
that.
Can understand.
Not telling you get the PDF. when you sign up, but you sign up and therefore later on you get the PDF
as a reward.
Yeah. So
just one example.
Yeah, this is one example of what we probably wish lawyers would come to us with.
Yeah.
If they would say, but how can you still do it? Yeah, let me give you another example. Those are two requirements, portability and deletion of user data. So everybody that is on your email list or has bought something in your shop now has the right to receive all the data you have on him within a month and free of charge. Yeah, and if they want to, you have to be able to delete that person or anonymize it completely, that it's not anymore that you're not able anymore to distinguish a particular person. So, giving that, I read on a blog of segment.com, and that is again something I wish a lawyer would have told me, and I think this idea is fucking brilliant. So, what they are saying at segment.com, and that's my interpretation of what I have read, this essentially forces me to create user profiles of everybody. If I want to be able to send you quickly the data I've stored on you and to be able to delete you, I have to have a user profile for any analytics, email marketing, landing page tool, shop tool that I have. Yeah. So that essentially makes the tracking much more creepy than before. Yeah, because of course I'll tell you all the shit I'm tracking, but it's not like you would not come to my events anymore. Yeah, but I love this idea of the EU forcing me to build even tighter knit customer profiles than I've ever done before. So fuck you. Yeah, that's another example of what we wish lawyers would come to us with. Yeah, like the more like with the Godfather, the consigliere. Yeah, like giving you the advice on how to still do it. Yeah, despite the things.
Show me how it works and not that this or this doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
Show me how it works. There must be a solution.
So, but we need to be practical here. Yeah, we set out that we say we would like to challenge you guys to take at least one day of your time and to just sit down and do it. Because as you said, you can read as many ebooks as you like.
Stop reading, start executing. Sit down with your team, your email marketing team, or sit down on your own email marketing funnel.
Yeah.
Take something, take a lawyer, take a book, take a white paper, whatever it is, but start executing it. And because with just reading, it's like always in growth hacking, just reading and learning, nothing will happen. Will happen. So just that's our idea. Sit down together here in our co-working space to invite everybody who wants to join and to say, okay, we take our time one day. We don't like this, right?
Yes.
But we say, okay, it's one day and we hack it. And we share our knowledge. And maybe we can invite some lawyers who are really skilled in this GDPR thing to help us.
Or we help each other as good as we know how to.
To solve this problem in at least one day or to start solving it.
Yeah. So what I would start with and what you are anyways required to do is document the whole process, the whole user journey that people go through. Note every tool you're using to get them, every touch point and pixel that is connected there. List all your sets and make a note on why you're collecting the data and what is the purpose of you collecting that data, because you're not allowed anymore to just like, oh yeah, let's connect our Google Analytics to AdWords because maybe in 6 months or not we're going to do retargeting on AdWords. No, you have to have a clear plan now. Yeah. That's not very reality or user centric, but that's the way it is. So start documenting the whole user journey and all the touch points and tools and data points you're collecting, and then go through each touch point and make sure that you have a data processing agreement with every single tool provider you have. Yeah, with everyone. And if they don't offer it, you have to consider kicking that tool out of your tool chain. I'm currently considering kicking out my favorite pop-up lead gen tool called Sumo.
Yeah, me
because
too.
they just
I kicked it already.
they have no clear, they are saying on their website shit like, yeah, we are committed to being GDPR ready by May 25th. No, it's 4 weeks before that. So we have to really consider options. By the way, what are you using for that now? Nothing at the moment? No pop-up solution?
I took the one from HubSpot.
You took the one from HubSpot, yeah.
But not because it's better for now, but I'm pretty sure they will have a solution for May. And HubSpot is a little bit more professional, but it's just in my mind. There is no valid argumentation why I took HubSpot. It's just in my mind. So because we are insecure, right? We have no idea what to do.
The big companies like HubSpot and Salesforce are showing us that many of the myths of GDPR is not true. For example, that data has to be stored in the EU.
He doesn't mean MILFs. He said myth.
Myth.
I understood myth.
So we try to abandon some of those MILFs in this room about GDPR.
To be a little bit funny with this hard topic, sorry.
Yeah. So join us on the one-day challenge to get started and get your act together. If you have any questions about that, don't ask us, we're not lawyers, but get in touch with other entrepreneurs.
Who has the same problem.
Have the same problem.
Everybody has.
Yeah. And if you want to join us on the hackathon, you're very welcome to. We'll announce that on GrowthArtic.com. And there you can also find the links to all the places where you can subscribe and review us, like iTunes, Stitcher for Android, YouTube. And see us the next time. By the way,
with which topic?
What are we going to talk about?
So there is target groups, there is maybe the age to start a startup.
Or the workplace topic.
Or the workplace, creative workplaces around, not only the digital nomad thing.
I would love to talk about the target groups. How about you?
Let's do it.
All right, see you next time, man.
Okay. Thank you very much. See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.